We're going to have the Democratic National Convention here in Chicago. And at least, I think 35, 40% of the cops, I might be exaggerating, let's say about 25% of the old police officers, they retired. That's a lot of wisdom. When you lose that kind of wisdom, you don't know the street, you're in trouble. We hired a whole lot of younger people. They're not going to be ready for the summer. And that's not only in Chicago, that's throughout the United States. All this defund police, that was a setup. That was a setup. They set us up, defund the police. I told y'all, they created a lot of this stuff. Oh, the white police beating up the black man. I bet 80% of that stuff was crap. 80% of that stuff was made up. They running events right here in Chicago where they got mothers and fathers on TV every week talking about somebody got shot and killed. I don't decode them. Wasting my time. Lies. 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 Chicago is bad. It ain't that bad. Y'all stop listening to this crap. Lies. So they can bring more police. They're going to infiltrate this Democratic Party convention. Watch what I tell you. And they're going to tear up this city. Watch what I tell you. Defund the police. That was a plan. Because they had a social engineering problem that they were going to present years later. And now we're here. Ask any old police officer. They will tell you they didn't want to leave their job. But they were scared. If I even touch a black man, I'm gonna lose my job. Talk to some white police officers. They will tell you. They will tell you. Not just white police officers, a police officer, period. They handcuffed them. That is their mind. And I ain't said all the cops was good. Every industry got some bad apples. But my God, when you defund the police and put that out there, all you did was create a problem for America, period. They set us up. They set us up like they do everything. Racism, classism, economics, now defund the police. The police don't, it's a jungle out here. And now you can bring over 18 million undocumented. Do the math. If 4 million are rapists and God knows whatever, drug dealers, how you think the police gonna deal with that? We already got problems in the city. Now you made it worse. All of you knuckleheads who were screaming defund the police, you didn't know Joe Biden was gonna bring over 18 million, did you? Illegals, did you? Because you weren't thinking. Because you don't use your head. I'd like to interview some of y'all now. I forgive you, but my God, don't you know anything about history? Who told you to defund the police out there with them picket signs? You should have had a discussion first. If you got 100 people, you know 10% of them is crooked. Now we got 40, so you got some cities right now where you got 30 to 40% of the veteran police officers have left. Do you know how long it takes, how long it takes decades to learn the streets? That you learn the gangbangers. You know the prostitutes. You know the pimps. You know the streets. So you keep it at a minimum. When you get rid of cops who know the thugs, who know the areas, who know the system, who know how to manage and maintain the community, when you get rid of that, you ain't got nothing but chaos. Watch the news. 99.9% of the time when they report stuff on the news, the first thing come out of their mouth is chaos. I know I'm right. I listen to the news. You listen to the news. What made that environment? In part, the history I just told you. They set us up. Defund the police. Bunch of dummies. And you still got people out here talking about defund the police. No, you weed out the bad people and that's any industry. You don't get rid of veteran cops. We have been socially engineered every movement since the 20s, all the way through the civil rights movement, and they're doing it now. The unraveling of America. I'm doing this video because I want people to wake up. Wake up. We outnumber them, so they need us to be hands and ears and feet to move their agenda. But if you don't think, you're part of the problem.